today's video, I'll be showing you how I wash my 2-month-old braids. As you guys see, my hair is flaky, it's frizzy, it's dry, and it's time to wash my hair. So using an empty spray bottle, I'm going to fill it with water and shampoo. Starting with the shampoo and then adding some warm water and giving it a good shake. Spraying that directly onto the scalp and then smoothing it through. You can definitely go ahead and start massaging now if you want to, but I'll do that at the end. Going section by section, row by row, I'm just smoothing the shampoo throughout my scalp.
You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top.
Also making sure to get the back of my head. Once I've made sure to cover my scalp in shampoo, I go ahead and use the pads of my fingers to massage. I'm very gentle because I don't want to disturb the roots. I want this style to last me another 2 weeks or so. So as you guys can see, I'm going row by row and making sure to just focus on the scalp. Not the roots, not the hair, just the scalp.
Time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
So I do this for about 5 minutes and I go back in just to check any areas that might be feeling a little bit greasy. If it is greasy, I go ahead and do a few more sprays and rub again. Making sure to do the hairline as well. This is the area that tends to have the most buildup because I do use a lot of mousse and gels to kind of slick down my edges throughout the week. And for whatever reason, this part of my head always has the most sebum. So before you begin washing your hair, you want to make sure you secure your hair in a high, loose bun. You want to be able to move this bun around so that way you can get access to your scalp. So starting with the back, I'm wetting my hair with warm water and making sure to use the pads of my fingers to remove all shampoo. I keep rinsing until the water runs clear. That's a pretty good indication that that area has no more shampoo and I can move on to another section of my head. So now here's another way that you can wash your hair. You can use a large cup or a bucket or ask a friend to help you. Taking that cup and slowly pouring the water on your scalp and using one hand to massage the shampoo out. But if you're like me and you have a handheld shower, just go ahead and use it. Keep it as close to the roots as possible so that way you don't disturb the hair too much. So here's why I like braiding a high loose bun. As you guys can see, I'm holding my hair with one hand and the shower head with the other. I'm able to get right to the crown without a problem. Now that I'm out of the shower, I'm going to go ahead and take down my hair. So as you guys can see, I'm just showing you that most of my hair is dry. Only about 20% of it is wet. And this is why I love using this method. So I'm just going to take a hair towel and just tie my hair up and squeeze out some excess water. Once that's done, it's time to refreshen my hairline. So I'm just going in with a few drops of my favorite hair oil, Hibiscus Fusion. It's lightweight, it smells amazing, and it does a really good job of sealing in moisture and soothing an itchy scalp and minimizing dandruff. So row by row, I go and add about 2 to 3 drops and smooth that in with my fingers. Then I add about 10 drops to my hands and smooth that all throughout my hair and scalp. This is going to lock in moisture and add shine. Making sure to get my nape as well. And also making sure to smooth down my hairline. Now it's time to actually section off the front and begin refreshing the front of our hair. Taking the section that we won't be using and tying it away. So this is what the front of my hair looks like. As you can see, it's super duper frizzy. You may see some white spots. Those are my shedded hairs and they'll disappear once I start adding the oil. So taking a few drops of oil, just smoothing it into that section. I'm going to twirl my hair about 2 times and then pin it away. Moving on to the next section, doing about 1 to 2 drops, smoothing it into that section, doing about 2 twirls and then putting it away. So this method will not work for everyone. I wouldn't suggest doing this on someone who has fine hair or maybe breakage at the front of their hairline. So once you're done, this is what your hair should kind of look like. And if you want to, you can definitely go ahead and add a little bit of gel and do your baby hairs. So once that's done, you want to take a silk or satin scarf and tie down your hair. After about 15 minutes or so, I'm going to go ahead and remove my scarf. You can see everything is laid nice and flat, and I'm being very careful when I'm removing my clips. I don't want my hair to unravel at all. Once the clips are out, I go ahead and start styling my hair. I'm creating a medium-sized flat twist on this side, and then I'm going to create another twist on the other side. So doing the same thing on the other side, I'm removing my clip and making sure not to let my hair fall. Grabbing that section and begin twisting. Once I'm done twisting, I take both sections, put them at the back of my head, and secure with a hair tie. So after securing both sections, this is what my hair looks like. You can't even tell that this hair is 2 months old. So this is how I maintain my hair. My hair is 6 weeks old, and to be honest, it looks really, really good. Like, I love this method. And your hair shouldn't lock with this method because we didn't use any mousse or gels where we did the twisting. It was simply just oil. And this oil is very lightweight, which is why I love using it. So my hair never locks. I've never had a problem, never, ever, ever. And I've been doing this for like 6 years maybe. Yeah, I've been doing it for a while, so I've never had a problem, but that's me. You may have an issue, I don't know, but you can definitely give it a try. Yeah, it works every single time, every single time. I will say back in the day when I first tried out this method, I was using gel and I was using mousse, and it did not lock, but it did have like a lot of gunk, a lot of buildup, so it made it a little bit difficult, you know, detangling that area. But you just take your time and it comes out. But I no longer use gel and mousse to do the twisting. I just use oil, and that works so much better. Like, I don't get the knots and the buildup and all of that. So you guys saw that I took my time when I was doing the twisting, and I only twisted very lightly, so that way I don't have any tension. Like, this is super, like, it's not tight at all. I can sleep perfectly fine. I set my hair using these clips so that way my hair wouldn't fall. And I set it for about 15 minutes while I kind of just did things around the house. Just let it air dry on its own. And you can see that the way that I twisted my hair, I twist my hair in a way that would suit the style that I was going to do, which was a 2 flat twist. And I pretty much leave my hair in this style for about 3 days or so. Then I kind of just let it loosen up. Over the days, this is going to loosen up. That's why it doesn't lock. It loosens up. If you use gel and you use mousse, I mean, it can definitely lead to locking. But for me, no problem at all with this oil. Very lightweight. And it just does such an amazing job with keeping my hair soft and moisturized. It locks in the moisture. From washing my hair, I know I get a lot of questions about what do you do to condition your hair? Because I mainly focused on the scalp, the water from the shower would be my moisturizer and my oil would be my sealant. So that's all you need. Water is a moisturizer. Like, that's what it is. So that's what I use as my moisturizer, the water. As for the length of my hair, you guys saw that some of my hair did get wet, just a little bit, but I did go ahead and seal all that in with my Hibiscus Fusion hair oil. I love this oil. As you can see, it's almost done. I use it on my hair and I use it on my son's hair. Amazing. It's amazing. If you've never tried it, try it. Those of you that have tried it, I know you love it. Very easy to do. Like I said, I would refresh this maybe in about 5 days or so if I'm going out, but I do work from home, so I kind of just let it do its thing. When it gets really, really bad, like you guys saw at the beginning of the video, I know it's time to freshen this up. If my scalp is looking really flaky, then I know it's time to, you know, wash and like cleanse my scalp. But this oil does such an amazing job conditioning my scalp, so I don't have to wash my hair for like another 2-3 weeks. My hair stays clean, itch-free, dryness is like non-existent. If anything, I may touch up my scalp with a little bit of oil later on, like maybe about day 5, I may add a few drops of oil and just massage that in. My scalp just stays nice and shiny. No itches, no flakes, nothing like that. So hopefully you guys learned something new. I did show you guys how to use the cup method to wash your hair. Very easy. If you don't have the handheld shower head, don't worry. Just use a large cup. If you can get someone to help you, even better. Put your hair in a high bun like I showed you guys. Tilt your head over and get the cup and just pour it. It's gonna take a little bit more time to do that cup method, but honestly the results is so worth it. It's better than soaking down all of your hair and getting like little puff balls everywhere, having to take out your braids earlier than you want to. I'm gonna keep these in for another 2 weeks, so I'm pushing past my 7-week mark that I normally go to, just because I love them so much and they look so good. And since I started using this scalp method where I'm just washing the scalp, like my braids are lasting so much longer than soaking down all of my hair like I used to do. Like my hair is still so neat. Like there's barely any hair sticking out. I don't even know if you guys can see, but there's barely any hair sticking out. Like it looks so good. So good. Every time someone sees me when I like refresh in the front, they're like, did you reinstall your braids? I'm like, no, these are like old. These are almost 2 months old. Everyone is always shocked. This oil helps to lay the new growth down, keeps it nice and shiny, soothes your scalp, and it just makes your hair look brand new. So get your hands on it. Link is down below. And currently there's a sale on it. But that's it. That's all I want to show you guys. Even you guys can even see from the back, like my new growth looks really nice and neat. To speed up the process, if your hair is wet and you are in a rush, throw on your scarf, use your blow dryer for about 5 minutes, and you should be good to go. So don't worry, you can wash your braids. I will say that if your hair is really short, you may have a little bit of a harder time with washing, because your hair would poke out at the roots. But if your hair is longer, like I would say maybe like armpit length and longer, then it should be pretty good. If your hair is on the coarser side or like really kinky, like 4C, you may have a little bit more frizz just because of the hair texture, but don't worry, just give it a try. I would say if you've never done this method, to try it when your hair is like super old and you're getting ready to take it out. I wouldn't suggest doing this washing method like really early on, like 1 week, 2 week post. Unless you're ready to take it out, then fine. But I would say do it on really old hair, so that way you're not messing up brand new hair. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. This oil is available on wakeupcurly.com.